in individual efforts here on finals day at Kurrawa. But if there's one event that depicts the all-round skills of the sport and the depth of the talent within each club, it's the Taplin Relay.
One of the highlights of any Australian championship is the Taplin Relay. Now, this is the lifesavers race.
The public loves the Taplin, Darryl. The clubbies love the Taplin. This is it. This is the true test of depth. It tests not only the skills on the board and skills on the ski, it tests the skills of running.
And when you look down the list here, it's pretty amazing. I mean, you look at Surfers Paradise, North Burleigh. Look at the teams they've got involved here. How strong are they?
Well, from all over the country, Queenscliff, North Burleigh, Freshie, North Bondi, Alex, Swansea, Maroubra, Surfers got a couple of teams. There's Surface A, Surface B. Trevor Hendy's going to go around. Manly, Maroubra, ones to watch. North Burleigh B, Cottesloe, North Burleigh A. North Burleigh have got 3 teams. That means 18 competitors in the final of this event. Is just an incredible reflection of depth.
Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, if anybody said you get 3 teams in a Taplin final, I mean, you'd find that hard to believe.
I was lucky enough to be part of a Southport team that won this quite a few times, and we got 2 in one year, and for us, that we were jumping out of our skin. Maroubra there.
All right, well, guns up, as you can see, and this is all about passion. This is all about team. This is all about support.
This is the desperation of the sport, especially for these guys coming in to win the coveted, the Australian Taplin Relay gold medal is something that they all wish to have.
You can see a bit of pleading going on already on the start line. They're saying, look, you know, what are you trying to do? He's trying to give them an even start.
Yeah, that's Dwayne Tyers paddling the ski. Obviously an Ironman, something of an elder statesman in the Ironman ranks. What he's trying to do is just to make sure that it's fair for everybody. Now, that's the starter's job. Really, he's got to concentrate on getting himself set, let the starter do it. The arms in the air, that means they're set to go.
Now, you're going to see a lot of cheering, and away they go now. A lot of cheering as they come off each leg, because all of the team get involved in this. This is the one that they want to win. This is the lifesavers event. No doubt about that, as they start to flash the blades now, heading over into the deeper water. They'll come onto the bank. No waves coming yet that we can see, so it could be a good run to see.
Yeah, most definitely. They've got 2 of their best ski paddlers, 2 of the best swimmers, 2 of the best board paddlers, and pumping out to sea. These are some of the fastest ski paddlers on the water, and there's North Burleigh. I'm not sure what team, but it's one of the North Burleigh crew.
Yeah, hard to pick with so many competitors from each club, but there the caps will bring up the speed with the caps as they flash out. Now, look at this. Look at the energy. Look at this as they just power their way to sea. When they get round the cans, a lot of those paddles are going to clash together.
Absolutely. Now, the other thing about the Taplin is they are doing a shorter race distance than a normal ski race. Now, what that means is that it's fast and furious, and you just don't get a chance to settle. You just go flat out from start to finish, and then you've got to run.
North Bondi there with North Burleigh, that chocolate, white and red cap of North Bondi, a very famous club. And that's on the inside there. There it is there on the red and yellow ski. North Bondi going around nicely. North Burleigh on the inside, and now they start to power around. You'll hear all the paddles start to click. Gets pretty crowded around that can.
Yeah, you've got to be very safe. A lot of the paddlers will go out wide to make it safe. They get a clean run. Once they turn for home, they'll put their pedal to the metal, as you might say, and they'll be driving fast for any part of the ocean run.
Well, you'll see them use the ocean coming home. See already a run here. They might fall straight onto this run. They should too. These skis run on anything. Here they go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over the top. Oh, what about this? What about this? You're riding with them here at Kurrawa Beach now. Flashing blades. They start to suck it up. They try to balance themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's split them up at the moment.
Now, with the quality of these paddlers, they'll all just race out in front. These guys are too good to lose it. One of them just did.
As you said at North Bondi, I think, yes, gone.
Now there's 4.
Now, again, the skill for these guys is now position themselves to get ready for run. 4 still on. They are very good ski paddlers, but the Taplin is the test. What sort of runner are they? Someone still 2 on the right-hand side, still up. Let's watch the run and look at the rest of the team go crazy to
now
urge them on.
Let's pick the caps as they come ashore here. We know North Burleigh. That's the white cap with the 2 green stripes.
Looks like Freshwater or Cottesloe out of the water as well. It's hard to pick up that cap.
Yeah, that's Freshie in front. Now, again, let's look at how well they run. They've got a long run in front of him. Checking to see what you can hear in the background is the rest of the teams.
That's Swansea Belmont in 2, Cottesloe in 3, North Burleigh, one of their teams in 4. So there's 4 around at the moment.
Maroubra coming into picture too, but have a listen to the crowd. Get behind them now. Down they go into the water again. Freshwater, that's that familiar cap, the red and white quartered cap. There's the North Bondi competitor. Wouldn't he feel bad about that? right up on the front, came off the ski. All he can do is pick up the pieces and keep going.
Well, I'm not going to say they're going to lose it again. They'll kill me for that. Again, look, I said about their running. You see, he's hurting. He's a ski paddler, not a runner, and he's hurting.
Makes a difference with the ski paddlers if you would have an Ironman background. I see that Stephen Pullen's on the Alexandra Club. He's an Ironman, so it makes it easy for those guys.
Leaders now flash out to the white water again. We'll pick up the cap colours for you as we get a better shot in as they come up onto this big green swell now. Still freshwater. That's that famous club in Sydney. Whoa! Bashes and smashes through. Beautiful. Freshwater gets through okay. And boy, haven't they produced some champions over the year, that club.
Absolutely. Now, he's now out and in clean water. The rest of the guys are getting bounced around. And once they get over a wave and lose that speed, they've got to pick it up all over again.
Alexandra Headlands, that yellow cap there. You can see him behind. They're going well too. But at the moment, it's all about freshwater. They're leading the charge and everybody's charging out behind them now. Got a good lead if he can build it up, because first one round the cans, he's going to get the first chop at a wave. And you saw before they came round the cans, being a shorter course, straight into the break.
And he'll be hoping for that. Freshie in front, Cottesloe 2, Swansea Belmont 3. Now, that's a surprise you wouldn't have expected. I mean, on form, there were a lot of other teams spoken about. Freshwater wasn't one of them, but boy, he's having a go. Once he turns that can, he gets first crack at the waves, and in these sort of conditions, shorter distance, it's going to make a big, big difference.
Yeah, I mentioned Alexandra Headlands. I just saw that yellow cap, and of course it's Cottesloe, so we apologise to our West Australian viewers. So many caps through the championships, very similar, and at the distance we're looking at. Anyway, we'll keep you up to date with how they're going. It's Freshie and Cottesloe at the moment, so Sydney and Western Australia are out in front. New South Wales, Western Australia. Here's a run, here's a run. Here's a wave coming through now. Now the power goes down. He's still coming around the can. Can he hook onto this? If he can hook onto this, he's got an armchair ride in. Yeah, pushing over the top. Now he starts to drive. Look at the concentration. Cottesloe said, I'm going with you. Cottesloe said, I'm with you, son. Now we'll go down together. Oh, great paddle, Cottesloe.
This will make it interesting. If they can hold their ski straight. Here's the power of the water. We might lose a few here. One sloot, two sloot. We've lost them both.
Whoa, down they come, and here come the chasers now. They can see what's going on. These waves coming down on the bank are pretty hard. You can see the sand in the white water as they come down now. Oh, another two go. Oh, boy, this is all on now, let me tell you. Oh, boy,
well,
tell your nerves.
On the right-hand side of the screen, he went from 5th to 1st. That's North Burleigh. It's like Michael Murray from North Burleigh. Great paddle, concentrate and focus. Let's see what sort of runner he is. And believe me, the rest of his team will be going crazy.
Kept out of all the trouble there, Gary. That was a good bit of paddling.
Yes,
have a listen to them cheer as they come up the beach.
Smart surfing. Here's Michael Murray.
Ironman background, and it shows. Look at the running on him. Go, go, go.
Have a listen. So it's North Burleigh now and freshwater as they come around, and Cottesloe still there with a bandage on the leg. Come on, mate, don't give it up yet. He's starting to hobble too. Pretty courageous effort to keep going.
Now we're going into the slowest leg, which is the swim leg. This is where you can make up a lot of ground, or this race can be over for you. So you've got to make sure that your swimmers are on the pulse, going fast, and I see they're all starting to bunch up again, so the race is not over yet.
Now that's North Burleigh A in front. That's a North Burleigh A team swimming for them. He may not be doing this leg, but Kai Hurst is swimming for them.
Yeah, Kai Hurst has been the talk of the beach. All right, we'll take a break, come back, sort it out for you. How good's this event, folks?
Tonight,
I must take you back to Rangoon immediately.
a woman's holiday becomes a quest for freedom.
You can do this!
Starring Patricia Arquette and Academy Award Best Actress Frances McDormand.
You can help us. You know how to fight.
Beyond Rangoon, tonight on 9.
Ta-da! From tomorrow, this is my office. I don't see it.
Well, I'll have the desk here and the computer there.
I don't see it.
I'll have this here and that there.
Sounds pricey.
I'm getting it all from Officeworks. They guarantee low prices, they have everything in stock, and they deliver.
I still don't see it.
Taking care of business.
Calcium is one of the essential ingredients to a full, active life. New low-fat Nestlé Active is the only yogurt with 50% of the daily calcium you need for the 100% life you lead. Get active for life.
hardest part of quitting? Cravings.
It wasn't easy, so we used patches.
Instead of that first cigarette, we put on a Nicorette 16-hour patch.
It helped control cravings for 16 hours straight.
When we really need it.
Unlike 24-hour ones, you take Nicorette patches off before bed.
And with no nicotine when you sleep, you're closer to being nicotine-free.
So why did we quit? A couple of small reasons.
Nicorette. No other patch works better. Your pharmacist will advise you whether this preparation is suitable for your condition.
I want to tell you about a remarkable plant food. It's used by more gardeners than any other plant food in the world. It's called Miracle Grow. It's guaranteed to give you bigger plants and more flowers than other types of plant food. How can they make such a guarantee? Well, tests like these conducted at leading horticultural colleges proved plants fed with Miracle grow faster, stronger, and produce many more beautiful flowers. Miracle Grow is truly amazing. I wouldn't say that if I hadn't seen the results myself.
G'day, Brocky here. With advanced V6 technology, Holden Commodore uses less fuel than Falcon. Another reason why Commodore is Australia's most popular car.
At Officeworks, Soho means small office, home office. Until April 1st, our Soho promo means big savings and you could win one of 6 Hewlett-Packard small business packs worth over $5,000. Officeworks, Soho promo.
Coming soon to Channel 9.
He didn't have a clue what he was doing.
It's Up and Away with a new series that follows the ins and outs of a British cabin crew and its motley collection of passengers.
Oh, my stomach!
Airline, coming soon to Channel 9.
Looking down at Kurrawa Beach, this is of course for the Taplin Relay. Beautiful clear water here in Queensland today, and the swimmers now in that gutter. You can see as the water gets a little lighter, that's where the next sandbank is. It's still North Burleigh, that's the A team. Cottesloe, Freshwater A, they're running 1, 2 and 3 at the moment.
Now again, because this is the slowest leg, what it will mean is when these swimmers get back in, they've got a long way to go yet, and they're doing a race distance of 120 metres. It's a shorter race distance. You're not going to see them catch waves off the buoys like we saw in the ski leg. But when they're out of the water and running on the homeward leg and someone else is swimming, that gap just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, if I can say this, North Burleigh have got a great position. They got the Kai Hurst, probably the fastest surfer in the country, going next. So good work by North Burleigh, diving under that wave, settling down, ready to get around at the turn. I think they may have taken a bit of a crooked course, and then they're up and waiting on the bank.
Well, that's the bank we talk about. You see, you go into that deep gutter, then you come onto the lighter coloured water there, and it's very shallow. And as I said before, you can see the sand being mashed up in that white water. So you've got to get nice and deep and not try and lose too much ground.
Absolutely. Now, on the right-hand side of the screen, see how that swimmer has turned left? He's gone out, but he's gone to the wrong... Well, he hasn't gone to the wrong set of cans. He's just gone the wrong way. Now, where he had a lead before, that's the North Burleigh swimmer. He's got to come up and swim up. You see, he's swimming against, across the line of the boys. That means his lead of possibly 10 metres is now 10 metres behind.
Oh, he'd be dirty on himself for that, wouldn't you? I mean, you've got now, this puts, is it Cottesloe back in front now?
Cottesloe's in front.
Now if he goes around the can, the Cottesloe guy's got a nice slow stroke. He's looked very comfortable with the North Burleigh guy. That's Landara, I presume. He's going around quite comfortably as well. So Cottesloe looking very confident on the beach, hoping that their guy will get back to the beach for the next swimmer.
Look at the tension. This is the passion. This is the gold medal that they want.
Darryl, I've been in that position when your swimmer in front of you has got you a lead. And let me tell you, it's scary when you've got other legs behind you because the lead in this changes so many times. You can have a 20-metre lead on this leg in front of you and someone can catch a wave and come through. The pressure's back on you all the time. It's just such a tense event.
I just let the people around Australia know, Mark Rayburn, you're just hearing, talking about this event, actually picked up a couple of goals in the Masters through the week, so you're still doing it, son.
In the gentlemen's races as we watch a beautiful bit of surfing.
Mark, I think it's Mark Finnecombe of Cottesloe. What a great body wave that he's pulled. But the change is... The placings have changed when they can. Now, Alexandra Headlands are moving into 2nd or 3rd place, so they've come from about 5th to 6th up into 2nd or 3rd.
Wave outside too. This could bridge a gap because there's that deep water channel that Cottesloe are swimming in now. Nice body wave though. Here we go. Some back markers, a chance to come through. 1, 2 on at the moment. And look at the way they just pick up the ground now. Can they take the broken wave? No. Falling off, but a lot of momentum there.
Oh, I talk about the lead changing. This is why. I mean, they're coming from everywhere. Right-hand side of the screen. He's gone back. Watch the skills. Put your weight on your arm. Get your head down shortly and kick, kick, kick. Keep one arm moving. Pop up, get a breath, but stay on that wave because you can always go faster on a wave than swimming. And you see the difference. He just got another 5 metres by staying on that wave. The skill is what sort of runner are they? Again, I keep saying that about the Taplin. It's you've got to be a runner as well as a swimmer.
That's the Maroubra guys coming down on those waves, so you can tell the difference. The transition's going to make a big play, as Mark's just discussed. These guys will get up, their legs will be lactated, they'll be tired, they'll have to run, and you'll hear them screaming.
Got to slow. North Bondi now into second place. Remember how far they were back. Maroubra now into the medal tally also. Out they come for the run, as Mark said. Struggling. Every bit of energy has to be used now. Listen to the teams cheer him on.
That's Mark Finnecombe.
Everybody behind him now, North Bondi, Maroubra. Gee, they've improved their position dramatically.
They have so, and coming through, that's Alex coming through. Now, he's an Ironman, so he's going to have the legs, isn't he?
Certainly is. He's only one of the youngsters, so he's just filling in. And there's the Maroubra man of Malcolm Allen. He picked up some huge ground.
In go the final swimmers now. Remember, Kai Hurst, North Burleigh, is the fastest man in the water. He's the talk of the beach, and he'll finish off for North Burleigh.
He has already won the under-18 surf race. I'm a very gifted athlete, but this is a shorter distance. This is 120 metres. It's not 200 metres. We're in the second swim, 2 boards to go. If anyone could do it, Kai can, but gee, he's going to have to really fly.
In he goes. That's North Burleigh.
Leon Hay.
Yeah, that's not the boy we're talking about, Kai Hurst. Remember, they've got more than one team in here. So we'll pick them up for you when we can and try and get a gap on you, but they're changing around so rapidly. Can't believe how well North Bondi fought back.
Absolutely. I mean, after you would have thought just doing quite comfortably in the ski, a great fight back. Now, North Cottesloe, great effort in front. The skill again in this is a straight course. We saw that go wrong in the previous swim leg. That's why the lead keeps changing.
North Bondi mowing him down, though, from Cottesloe. Look at this. This is a big swim, too. Gave him some start and really starting to pick him up now. And here come the pack. There's Whitewater. This could make the difference now. Remember how shallow this bank is. They've got to get down nice and deep. And look at the chasers now. We've really got them almost in a line across the beach.
Well, fantastic. Now, can I just give the public at home an idea as to how fast these guys would swim? Most of these guys would be in this sort of level over this distance. In a 200 freestyle would be doing certainly under 2:10, 2:05, some around 2 minutes.
Yeah, I believe a lot of them probably go sub 2 minutes, especially for these guys. The women are probably going around 2:15, but these guys sub 2 minutes most definitely.
Let's talk about the skills of these guys. See, now he just popped up on the bank. Look how they've all packed up. Some guys make the decision to work the bank. Now, he's just stood up. Bad decision, because while the other guys were swimming, what his momentum, instead of going forward, went up and down.
Well, that just shows you how shallow that bank is. We talked about the sand being churned up. I mean, they've just come through a channel now standing up. That's going to cause some problems through the day. Remember, the tide will change, and that bank will change right throughout this day's competition. Now there's been a lead change.
What it will do for them, the North Burleigh guys, that is Kai Hurst. We spoke about the boy. He's gone straight over the top of the Cottesloe guy. He's going to have to tack back up to the left-hand side of our screen to get on the cam, which you can see him doing now.
Let me tell you, he has come from nowhere.
I'd reckon he went in about 8th or 9th, Darryl. And again, but the rest of the team would have said, it's okay, we've got Kai. We saw Maroubra do that with Clint Robertson. It's okay, we've got Clint. This is the strike weapon. And I've said it before, but when he's up and running and others are swimming, a 10-metre lead becomes an 80-metre lead because he runs so fast.
Look at the stroke, look at the style, look at the power.
Beautiful leg work. Look at the constant 6-beat kick. He's starting to bring the legs in now. This is where Kai Hurst actually hurts everybody else. When they're getting tired, he can still maintain the same speed, which turns the can and then kicks away again.
Has a chance a little later on to equal a record set by Grant Kenny 19 years ago when he won both the senior and the junior Ironman. And this kid's got a chance of doing it. He can be anything, this boy. We lost Trevor Hendy after this weekend, but we gained Kai Hurst. So one champion will move away for a new emerging champion. No doubt about that. And the ground he's made up here in this event is just astronomical.
Well, let me tell you why. On waves, again, is that no, that's not, it is Kai Hurst. Just surfing skills extraordinaire.
Is there nothing this kid can't do? I mean, he's outswum him, and now he picks a body wave up, heading over into the channel now. Build up a lead. Look at the lead he's built up here for North Bondi. Get up, Australia, and cheer this kid on. He can do anything. Maroubra now. Maroubra come down a little body wave, holding it nicely too, trying to get everything out of it to get to the bank. Powers down, head down, trying to get every ounce of speed he can. He's not given up at all, but Kai Hurst looks to have the gold medal for North Burleigh at the moment.
Well, anything can still happen. I mentioned about speed. He just did in the Australian Swimming Championships during the week last week, 156.61 for a 200 freestyle, but he'll be doing that speed now. And again, he's an Ironman. When he gets up and runs, the legs are going to keep working for him. The swimmers are going to hurt.
Kai Hurst now, as he gets out toward the shore break area, he'll stay swimming as long as he can.
Most definitely. Kai will start looking for his legs now. He won't get tired. If he can pull 20 metres in the sand, now there's his lead. He's just opening up the legs, stretching out. He'll take 10 metres in the water to 50 metres in the sand.
Here he comes, Kai Hurst for North Burleigh. He comes out of the water now. They'll go mad. They gave him some start, and he's mounted down. Look at the rest of the team. They're saying, go Kai, go Kai. And there's a gold medal for North Burleigh. What an effort here. Oh, no, it's still going.
2 to go, still 2 to go. Revved up, pumped up. Again, these guys, now you see the distance he's got. This fella looks like he's a swimmer, and he's hurting like hell. But compared to Kai, look at the head bobbing. He's hurting, he's going as hard as he can, but he's really hurting.
Starting to settle as he turns, tagging his next paddler. Off he goes now. That looks like Kane Usner by the looks of him. He's a great board paddler. And here's that North Bondi and here's Surface Paradise, Jason Samuelson.
Yeah, they're coming back into contention too. North Bondi take off now on the board. 2 legs of the board to go. Kai Hurst has given North Burleigh the best lead he can give them. He came from way back to do that. But can the board paddlers now maintain that lead?
Well, the only thing that is likely to happen to him, and again, we said this on the ski, but the only thing that's likely to happen is he's going to have some trouble coming in, and I don't think that's likely. The other team members, or the members of the other teams, will be hoping what's happening now continues to happen. They need him to get hit.
Yeah, and of course that bank is so shallow. He's approaching it now. We'll take a break, come back to the Taplin Relay. The final 2 legs are happening in this event. North Burleigh leading. Stay with us right around Australia.
Monday on Sale of the Century, our champ returns.
He has almost $25,000 on the line.
Will he increase his winnings?
That's contingent on what happens tonight, of course.
He's strong-willed.
He's a man with a mission.
Sale 7 o'clock Monday on 9.
Home and contents insurance you can pay by the month.
At last somebody understands.
No excess on claims. New for old replacement of home and contents, regardless of age.
Fantastic.
Free legal advice. If you're over 55 and no longer working full-time, there is a company that gives you understanding, not just insurance.
That's all we want.
Call Australian Pensioners Insurance Agency on 132 555. 24 hours, 7 days a week.
7 days a week? See, they do understand.
Calcium is one of the essential ingredients to a full, active life. New low-fat Nestlé Active is the only yogurt with 50% of the daily calcium you need for the 100% life you lead. Get active for life.
Direct from a sellout season at London's Royal Albert Hall, Ansett Australia presents the English National Ballet in the first ever arena production of Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake. The most spectacular ballet event ever to tour Australia. 120 dancers, an 80-piece orchestra, magnificent staging and breathtaking costumes. Presented in association with Michael Edgley and the Australian Ballet, the English National Ballet's arena production of Swan Lake.
Fletcher Jones genuine Easter markdowns on current winter merchandise. Men's Country Club cords now only $59.95. Men's Shetland knitwear now only $49.95. And assorted markdowns on women's wear for a limited time.
If you're over 55 and no longer working full-time and want pay-by-the-month home and contents insurance,
Oh, at last someone understands.
call Australian Pensioners Insurance Agency now on 132 555.
You can't hide from the clown face.
You eat a big bowl of ugly this morning?
No.
Oh, yeah, you spilled it all over your dress.
The Big Carey Show, 8 o'clock Tuesday on Channel 9.
Kurrawa Beach, and what a sparkling day it is too. Have a look how clear the water is up here. Surf at the moment has opened up for North Burleigh as they start to paddle now. Bruce Taylor for the North Burleigh A's as he starts to head out to sea, trying to build or at least maintain the lead that Kai Hurst gave him in that last swim leg.
And hasn't it made a difference? Just with that swim, that wave, the skills of Kai put North Burleigh 1, Maroubra chasing, Surface A in third. And I reckon Trevor will be a paddler.
Surface Paradise have come up and put North Bondi out of business at the moment for a medal.
Yeah, most definitely. There's actually about 4 or 5 teams in there hunting for the minors, because at this stage I really believe you know, that the second place and first place are gone.
Waves, waves, waves building now. Have a look. North Burleigh says now all I've got to do is stop and wait. Here it is. This is the ride home for him. But not easy. It's going to suck up on the bank. Let's see how late takeoff. He played it pretty safe, gets back. Beautifully done. Beautifully done as you ride with him now here at Kurrawa Beach. Got back up on the knees, powered through. He did everything right then.
Did everything perfectly. I mentioned those straps. Did you see him grab the strap? Now, this is just strength. He's on the same wave that he was on before. Waves out the back, but they are a fair way behind.
Let's have a look who's running into second. This is Maroubra. Maroubra now have come up. Wow, what about the leaders just changing these places all the time? Maroubra now. Who's up into third? Is it still Surface? Yes. Surface Paradise still third place.
Well, we've got 4 more coming down away at the back, so third place and fourth place is not safe. So these guys will be hunting down at the moment.
Now, again, I spoke about the run. Here's 4 chasing this, but the other board paddler, you see, he's running. The others are still out at sea.
Look at the look of the sheer pain on the face now as he comes around. He'll tag. There we go again, North Burleigh. So in they go.
Great job, North Burleigh back onto the water. Kane Eusner coming out of the water from Maroubra. He's ready to tag his last paddler. These guys are definitely looking for gold and silver, but the bronze medal is wide open.
Now, it's Jamie Mitchell, again, from North Burleigh. Very, very, very strong board paddler. But now I'd have to say these guys are chasing silver and bronze because it's just such a lead. Again, it wasn't just Kai Hurst. Now, that Surface is one of the Scott brothers. Look at him go.
Looks like Trent Scott and also Alexander Headlands. That's his nickname is the Chicken, so I don't know his real name at this stage, but Alexander Headlands are moving in fourth, with Cottesloe now in fifth.
Surface Paradise as they go into the water. North Bondi have fallen right off the pace. Those waves hurt them. There's no doubt about that. They're out of business now. But North Burleigh A's just building on a lead here that they were given through Kai Hurst. They did lead at different stages, then the lead changed. Kai Hurst swam back into contention, and they're holding that, but waves coming through now. This could make a difference. Don't worry about this. If they get banged up on this bank, can make the difference. You should get over the top of this.
That's Nathan Meyer for Surface Paradise as well. He's gone into third place with Adrian Tobin of Alexander Headlands in fourth.
Now, one of the difficult things is when you've finished your competing. Now, he bumps over that again. Great strength, great power. One of the difficult things is you are still part of the event, but you can do absolutely nothing about what's going on out at sea, and that's why it's so much pressure, and that's why it's so tense. This guy's got great surfing skills.
As I think Maroubra are in trouble for second place. I think they're going to be struggling. I think Surface Paradise are hunting very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's really been a dogfight in behind North Burleigh. There's Maroubra up over the wave there. Then Surface Paradise coming through and doing the big chase. No waves to come, so it's all about paddling now. Of course, North Burleigh, once he gets around the can, he's got first choice of the ocean going home.
Lying down on his just got up off the board. He'll turn the can now. The reason he laid down was just to give the legs a bit of a break. He might have a quick look and see where he is now. He's a whole boy length, the whole length of the can's in front.
And a wave coming as he starts to push down the face of it. Oh, look at this. You can't get it any better than this. Came round the cans. Jamie Mitchell now just pushing down a little run. Gets on the knees. That's giving him that little bit of a lead now, but there's waves coming through for second and third. Building up on the cans now if they can get around quick enough. Here we go, Maroubra now. Puts it down on the belly. He's just come round the cans. He pushes, and off the back, doesn't get it.
We have got a great race for 2 and 3, but Jamie Mitchell's going to bring North Burleigh home. Guarantee it for gold. Brilliant victory by North Burleigh.
Jamie Mitchell now puts in the long ones as he heads for the beach. Here's Maroubra and Surface Paradise. This is for silver and bronze at the moment. Maroubra on the little armchair ride in. That's what I talk about. If you can get one wave run One run in front, it makes all the difference now. Look at North Burleigh dead on the edge. They've got this, the gold medal. Out they come. North Burleigh A's. Oh, Kai Hurst gave them the lead, and they've backed Hurst up to the hilt. What a great effort from North Burleigh A's. Comes out of the water now, strides up the beach, everybody behind him. This is the gold medal they wanted. Look at the elation now. You talk about passion being a lifesaver. You talk about passion being a competitor. This is the medal he wanted.
You know, a lot of people will say it was Kai Hurst that won it. Kai was one of 6. All 6 won it. Great effort.
Here we go for the medals now. It's Maroubra. Maroubra coming out of the water, and is this North Bondi? North Bondi emerging out of nowhere again. What about North Bondi? Look at them going up. They can't believe it. They were out of business. We said 2 legs ago they were gone, and they've come back in the surf, and Surfers Paradise finished well back. North Bondi, what about that for an effort in the last leg?
Yeah, what a great comeback by North Bondi. What happened actually there was the North Bondi guys.
Look at this here. I'm sorry to interrupt there, but have a look at this emotion here. This is fantastic. Let's get in and have a listen.
White ice hats. White ice, please.
Unreal stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, Gary, to come over the top of you there, but I mean, you look at this emotion of a medal that's so badly wanted by every club.
Well, you know, again, this is the team event. They had 3 teams in this. That's just an amazing performance. The fact that these guys were the best 6 in the club is the reason they're there. Just great team effort.
Well, let's have a look at this. This is Kai Hurst back in the swim leg now. He built up the lead, and look at the way he comes over the top of this. Just sheer power.
Yeah, sensational body surfing. Look, calm, relaxed, holding the head up high, getting plenty of air in. Once his head goes down, the legs be driving, balancing again, off he goes.
Mark, this kid could be anything. I mean, we've been saying it now for a couple of years. He has the chance to equal what the great Grant Kenny did today, and I just think he's going to get better and better and better.
Well, there's Jamie Mitchell just having a look around there and just wallowing in it, just loving it. And the other 5 guys in the team will just be, I mean, they'd all be goosebumps as he crosses the line. But look, if anyone can repeat what Grant did, the only person that is capable since 1980 is Kai Hurst. There's second place.
Well, North Bondi, look at the urging on. Look at his take. Look at this. Don't you love it? I mean, running up behind him, he's jumping up and down. He's saying, look at that. Remember, they were back as far, I reckon, as well, at one stage, 7th or 8th.
They were, and he did that in the last leg for 3rd place.
Well, Duncan's down there, mate, and there'll be smiles like split watermelons all over their faces.
Oh, there certainly is. There's 6 of them at the moment, and well done, Michael. Michael will probably be the captain of the team, when you say, fellas? It's a true indication to the depth of the club when the Taplin Relay goes so well.
Oh, that's exactly right. You know, this year we've had a couple of new additions with Kai and Lan, you know, and that's just strengthened us even more. But then we had our B and C team made it as well, you know. So, but to win this, we've been close a couple of years, the last 2 years, but oh, geez, it's so good. It's the best feeling.
Dream come true. Kai, you race in a lot of individual events. It must be special to win a relay like this.
Oh yeah, definitely. It shows just, you know, how much depth North Burleigh really have, and to, you know, just not only us to win it, we had 2 other teams like Michael said. So, you know, 3 teams in the Open Taplin in the final is pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, congratulations on the gold medal, fellas. Well done.
Thanks a lot. Yes.
Well, there we are, and look at this. North Burleigh, there'll be a big party at the clubhouse tonight. But it's all of the skills of all of the disciplines that you've seen, and it's North Burleigh A, they take the gold. Maroubra A finally got the silver medal, and it was a dogfight between them, North Bondi, who eventually got the bronze. Surfers Paradise finally missing out of that. So it's North Burleigh, Maroubra, and North Bondi. What a great event.
Yes, absolutely enjoyed that.